Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Chidiebere. Sorry for being away for some time now. I've been a little busy. So back to our ride sharing application which we call the RideFlex app. This is a continuation of it. In our last tutorial we looked at how to show Google Map and how to get the user current location, which I said in the last tutorial doesn't work on emulator because it's not a physical device. When you run this set of codes we've been doing on your physical device, it should point you directly at this point that we are in. It should point you directly to, it should get your current location and point you to it. So let's fire on with what we've been doing. So today we'll be looking at how to add um, home and work location panel, a panel where we can search for home and work location, as well as add a search dialog which we can use in our application. So for this project, of in continuation of this project, go over to your map page. We are going to uh, create a scaffold key. Let me put it at the beginning here. We are going to create a scaffold key. Call it sorry, not this. I've done this global key, and what we want to create is scaffold state scaffold key equal to new global key scaffold state. So with this created, we can use it to open and close our navigation drawer. So the next thing we will be adding is using position to add few objects, not like few objects per se, other things which we want, like the navigation, the panel, the search panel, the home and work location. So for that, we will be adding what we call, let me add a comment here and say Hamburger button for drawer. So I put a position here, positioned, and I specify the top as let's do top, let's say 36.0. We adjust it if it's not all that nice looking, and 22.0, and we say child gesture detector, we say on tap, and when we tap it, what do we want to open? We want to open our drawer. So we say if drawer open. Okay, for now let's leave it simple like this until we create our drawer widget. So we do child, the child for the gesture detector, we do container, we do decoration, we want to decorate it, box decoration, and we put color. What color? We put white color. If it's not looking nice, then we'll have to change it later. We do border radius, dot circular, and we do 22. Let's do 22. Then the next thing we'll do is to add a box shadow. While I do all these things for the newbies to get used to most of the properties that we use during during development or to make your widget or your interface look a bit cool. So I'm using all these widgets. It's not necessary, but I just want to use it for those who are newbies. And we add low radius. Low radius we add 6.0, and we add spread radius. Spread radius starts from 0 to 1. So let's use 0.5. And we add offset, and we do the offset as 0.7, 0.7. So for this, we've been able to achieve this. So the next thing we want to do is to create a circular avatar that will hold our icon. Circle avatar. So let's create this, a boolean, and call it drawer open to know if our drawer is open or closed. So let's go ahead and create boolean. You say um, drawer open, and we set it to false. So over here, let's go ahead and go over to this gesture detector, and we say if drawer open, which is if it's true, then scaffold key dot current state dot open drawer. So we've not added our drawer yet. There's no drawer yet, but we'll add it later. Or let's see if we can add our drawer right now. So let's go over to our scaffold here, and we want to assign a key to it. And remember the scaffold key we created, and now we want to assign add a drawer. So we want to use a container so that we can give it a width. So the drawer is those side navigation that pops out from here and covers almost half of the screen. So we say color. Which color do we want to give it? We say colors dot white. So the next thing we do is the width, and we say 2550, and the next thing we do is to add the drawer itself. So this drawer now we call as a child, and they want to make it a list view, not a list view builder, please. Just a list view, and then we can now add some things inside. So list view, just like column, you can add multiple things inside. So this will be the drawer header, and it will be a container, and inside the container we have height, and we have it at 165, which is trying to get half of what we have up, or more than half of what we have up. And the next thing we'll add is the child, and we add our drawer header. So with this drawer header now, we will be able to say we want to decorate it. So we add our box decoration, and we add a color, just color. So we do colors dot white. We want everything to be white. We don't want to have mixtures of colors. So we add a row. We want to add something horizontally. We add a child and image dot. We want to use an asset image. So we do image dot user underscore icon dot png. Do I have something like that? Inside my assets. Okay, I have it. We added it before. You can head over to this project on my GitHub, copy it and then or copy the things you need from it and start coding. So with this, we have a circular image size bus, then the width of the size bus 16.0 and column children. Uh, I want the main axis alignment to be at the center. So we have main axis alignment dot center. So let's try and refresh and see if we can see anything we've done so far. Okay, we have this error somewhere. We've not added any icon to it. So let's just keep on building and then children. We have children. We have a test and we say username and we style it text style font size 16.0 and font family. I don't know if I have a font family of brand bold, but I will check my uh, later. If we don't have it, then we'll remove it. Size box and we have height just to put a space between this name and this. So we have a gesture detector, gesture detector, and we have on tap. So we are not putting anything inside for now. Then for the gesture detector, we have a child and we have a test as a visit profile just to go to the profile. And then this gesture detector, we make a copy of it, copy, and we are still going to paste it down, down. So the after this, we want to add a divider widget to separate the header and the other side. So we put another size box, height 12.0, drawer. This will be the drawer body controller. So we now paste this that we copied and we paste it again. We paste it again. We paste it again the fourth time. So with this, we only need to change history, change this to history. Uh, history and then change this to visit profile. Let's leave it visit profile so we have a double link Then this, we change this to about, and for this we change it to sign out. So let's see what we have here. Let's quickly go over to our complete our circular, since we have the drawer stuff right now. So we say drawer open. If drawer open is equal to true, then we'll return icons.menu. Else we return icons.close. So if it's open, then change the icon to close. If it's open, change it to icons.this. So we have a color, and we have a colors dot what black. So that's it for this. And let's try and refresh. Do you have? Oh, okay. So here is my icon. Uh, Here is my icon here. So what we are looking at, drawer open. Let's change drawer open to true and see what happens. Drawer open, we set it to true, and okay, let's restart the whole app itself. So while the app is restarting, we'll go ahead and for this guy here, what we are supposed to have is list style, edge. Okay, so this is what you have here. So this is our drawer currently, and I don't think I added this guy well. So let's say assets. Nice. So this is it here. So instead of if we click outside, so this will be our drawer. So this guy here, let's make it let's turn it to a list view, a list style rather, sorry. So we have the leading, we want to add icons. We say icons dot person. Then we have the title. So the title will now be the text. So don't forget to add the closing guy. So this guy will enter here. So if I refresh this and we open this again, you see the way it's looking much better here. So we're going to replicate what we have here for this, copy it, and then add it for here, here, and here. So this will be sign out style, text style, font size 15.0. Okay, so this one will be about, and this one will be visit profile. So with this, if I refresh this guy, we'll have a nice looking stuff here. So for this now, um, this guy shouldn't be person. Let's use info. Then we have logouts here, and then profile. Profile, I guess it should be person. Then history. History should be history. So let's refresh and see what we have. The moment. So this is what we have, a nice looking drawer which we can call up from this place. So this is for this particular drawer. So we come over to our position. We've created this guy. Position is actually used to place a widget at any particular place on uh, on the on a page. So for this particular one now, we've done this. So the next thing we are going to do is add a panel below this place where we can add our search button, search where we can design our search UI. So let's say I say search UI, and then we want to use position because we want to use it to align it to where we want it to be. So I say left, left, left should be left should be 0.0, and right should be 0.0, and then 0.0, then bottom should be 0.0. So child animated size. Okay, yeah, there is. I forgot there is something. So vsync, we say vsync, and we just say this. I'll explain what this means later. Curve, we have curves dot bounce in. Then we have duration. We have new duration, and what do we have? Milliseconds. So the transition, the animation effect we want to add will be so fast that although you might notice it, but it won't be that slow. So we say container, and we add height, and we add for now let's add 200. We'll use a variable to control the height later on. Decoration, we say box decoration. What do we want? We want color, colors dot white. Border radius, we say border radius dot only. So now we have to specify top left, the radius of the top left. We say radius dot radius dot circular, and let's make it 18.0. Then we put for the top right, and we say radius dot circular 18.0. box shadow, for the box shadow, what do we add? We add box shadow. So the box shadow, we have a color. We have colors dot black. Then we have the blur radius. We have 16.0. We have spread radius. We have 0.5. We have offset. We have offset 0.7, 0.7. So this is it, and let's see why this guy is giving me error. Okay, let's see. Oh, it should be positioned, not position. Sorry. So that's why it's giving out error. So right now it seems okay. So this dot what? Let's just say this, or let's add this to it, and then we refresh just to see what our drawer looks like. So we have this nice looking drawer at the bottom of this place here. So our app is looking a little bit nice. So the next thing we will be adding is the child for this container. We add a child, we add padding so as to put a space between the widget we will be adding and some other stuff. So padding, we want to make it a constant. Making it a constant increases performance and symmetry. So we say horizontal 24.0, we say vertical 18.0. So we say child cross axis alignment dot start, and we want everything to be positioned at this place, and then we have the children. The children will be size box height, let's put 6.0, and then so and we put a text, we say hi. Okay, let's put hi there, and then we style our text. We put this and we style it. We put text style, font size of 12.0. Then we copy this just to duplicate and save time. We now have where to, like a question, and then we have 20, and we have a font family of what? Of round bold. I'm still not sure if I have this. So we put another size box just to add space, and we add 20, and then this time around we add we add let's first of all quickly run this and see what we have. We have something like this. Okay, it's looking just the way I want it to look. So we have a gesture detector. This gesture detector is will um will act as our uh, search button when we click it, and we have a child, we call it container. So instead of going through all this wahala of this, so let's just copy this box shadow and come down and paste it here, so we can quickly continue what we are doing. So before then, we need to add a decoration, and the decorations we are going to add is the color, which we say we want to maintain white, and we want border radius, and border radius dot circular of 5. So with this done, we can now close up our decoration and then add a child. Sorry, was decoration. So we add a child, and that child will be padding. We have the property padding, and we say it's what? Make it a constant, age, insert. Let's make a padding of 4. So we do child, and then we add a row because we want to call something that will. So we add a row and we say children. We are going to add an icon, icons dot search, and the color will be colors dot what, blue accent. Okay, so we have a size box, and this time around we are going to use width, because what we are positioning is going to be horizontal. Then we have a text that says search drop off. So let's quickly do this and see what it gives us. Oh, this is nice. So um, I want to raise this to 300, so that okay. So the next thing we will be adding here will be, after the gesture detector, we have a size box just to add a space. We say height, we do 24.0, and we have a row, and we have children, and we have icons dot home, and we have color, then colors dot gray. So We have size box and we have width 12.0, and then we have column, and the column we want to add a cross axis alignment dot start. So we want to say for now we are just going to add a test. We put children, we add tests. The first test is add home, so you can add your home address. And we have a size box height of 4.0. Then we have a test of your living home address. Okay, address where you live. Let's say living home address, and want to style it. So we do style, text style, color, colors dot black with a little bit of shading, and font size. We make the font size 12. So let's see what it looks like here. So this is our home address. So now we want to add work address. So we add a sized box, we add height, we add 10, and then we add a divider, and we now add another sized box just to demarcate and to add extra height. We say 16.0, and then this. So what we will do is to copy this row which we have here, copy and duplicate it here. So you have add work, office address. So it's still going to be the same thing. So with this, we are now ready to see what it looks like. So this is what we now have. The purpose of this UI is for us to add functionalities to it later on. So this will tell us where we are going to, and when we click on this particular search, it will take us to the search page where we can easily enter search for a particular location, and as we type, it will give us suggestion of where we can add. And now we can add our home address and save it, and we don't need to go back and forth when it comes to adding our home address and work address. It just automatically, when you click on this, it knows you are going home, and it tries to map out the route for you, as well as get a taxi that will take you home. So this will be where we'll be stopping for today's tutorial. In our next tutorial, we will be looking at we've looked at adding home and work location panel, and also we added this drawer here. So in our next tutorial, we'll be looking at how to enable geocoding API and reverse geocoding. This geocoding API will allow us get the address of a particular place, the complete address of a particular place. So thanks for your time. Bye for now.